Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm sorry it's been such a while since I've done a video. I've been busy. My mum, you might know, has been taken into hospital, so I've been sorting out the living room. My brother said they wanted her to have a bed downstairs before she could come home, but then they said she might be coming home. Then they said they'll be moving her to Samuel Johnson, so I don't know what's going on, but that pile there, most of it used to be up the corner of the living room. Not all of it. Some the saucepans that you can see in there, they were in the kitchen. So I have been doing a lot of sorting. Those boxes were filled with stuff, a lot of stuff that's gone into the recycle, some that's gone into the paper recycle, some that's gone into the plastic recycle, some that's gone to the charity shop. Books and stuff. They were piled on top, some books. But yeah, I've been really busy and it's made me tired. So yeah, and I suspect I've got ADHD, so I've been trying to sort out an assessment for that. Yeah, I was going to do a YouTube video after phoning them, and it took so much time phoning that I didn't have a chance to do a video. That was last week, so yeah. Anyway, it's Monday today, Monday the 15th of June, and I've just been to the little Tesco. Why have you been to the little Tesco on a Monday, you say? Because tomorrow I'm not going to be here. I am going to be at the Welsh House in Carmarthen to celebrate Wynne's first anniversary of his radio station. I am getting a taxi. It's going to cost me a lot of money. I'm not going to tell you how much. But I've put the money in an envelope and it's ready. I'm going to take the blue bag there. And yeah, I'm all set for a 6 a.m. start. I've phoned the taxi firm to confirm my fare and everything, and he did remember me because he texted me to tell me about the price of the taxi. Going to be slightly more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but that doesn't matter because I've got the money, so it's okay anyway. Yeah, so that's what's happening tomorrow. I was going to come back at 10 from Carmarthen, from the end of the street, because St Catherine's Walk, where the Welsh House is pedestrianised, so I was going to get picked up at the end by Next. I was going to get them to pick me up at 10, but a friend suggested I get a little bit earlier because she didn't want me to be hanging around so long, so I've changed it to 8. So I'm setting off at 6 a.m. from here, and then I should get to the Welsh House by 10 o'clock. And then actually I might be a bit early, so I might have to wait for a bit. I don't know. It's some places said that it takes like 3.5 hours. Some say it takes like 3 hours 50 minutes, and somebody else said it takes 3 hours and 25 minutes. So it's all according to what the traffic's like, I guess. Anyway, going at 6 a.m, coming back from Carmarthen at 8 p.m. So I should be back about 11:30ish. So I've been shopping today instead of tomorrow. Yeah, and so we're going. The Wynne show is going to be on as normal from 8:25, but the Welsh House doesn't open till 10, and the show is going to be coming live from the Welsh House. So then we're going to have food. We're going to have mingling. We're going to listen to a radio show. John Brewer's going to be there doing an afternoon show as well. I've sent in a couple of requests and they're not even delirious. Yeah, two Amy Grants from her new album, The Me That Remains, and they are Nothing But a Sunny Day, Nothing Like a Sunny Day, and Friend Like You. So yes, that's what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm sure the taxi will come because he texted me to confirm it and say the price was more. Anyway, so I don't think he'll really want to not get the. I don't think he's going to not come because it's a lot of money and he probably needs the money. so I'm sure he'll come. It's a lot of money to not come for. Anyway, yeah. So that's what's happening tomorrow and I'm so excited. What did I get from the Tesco? Toilet paper, Bounty. Couldn't get the TV magazines because they don't come out till Tuesday, so I'll get those on Wednesday from the big Tesco. Bounty for my stepdad, strawberries, chicken tikka masala, and sweet and sour rice, chicken and bacon pasta bake for me, just the one for Wednesday. Some cakes for my stepdad, water, milk, and that's it. Water and milk, and that's it. And I told the lady on the till why I was a day early because they were going to the Welsh House and talk to Mark Kingpad. I told her it was the first anniversary of Wynne Evans' radio show. I don't know whether she knew who Wynne Evans was, but never mind. Oh, and also on Sunday I went to a jewellery making workshop at the beach shop. Yes, and I can show you what I made. First of all, I think there's something to put it on so you can see better now. Bracelet. It's got a piece of beading thread. You measure it to your wrist, and then I put 15 of the little seed beads, then 10 of these beads, then one big one in the middle, one big, slightly larger one in the middle, 10 more of these ones, 50 more of these ones. Then you've got some it tells you in the little booklet. I'd like it if you, that's it, a pair of collet clamps. That's the collet clamp there that looks like that. So what we did was we put a tiny little seed bead inside it. It was open like a ladybird wings. Put a little seed bead inside it. Actually put the seed bead on the end. Put it on first before we're doing the rest, and then put another one on the last one, and then put the collet thing on. Put the bead inside it. Put some clear nail varnish on and close it up. And the same with the other side. And then attach this to the end of the collet thingy, and then clamp it together with a nose plier. Flat nose plier, long nose. What are they called? Pliers. A chain nose plier. I thought it was a long nose. Oh, that's chain nose plier. Yeah, that's a very nice plier, and that's a wire cutter. Mine's more thinner. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I did, and that's the bracelet that we did. Then we did a necklace. Hold on. Where's the necklace? It's what do they call it? Floating necklace. I was trying to read one. So the way it looks like it's floating. You can't. The bead doesn't fall down. So what you do is you put a crimp bead at the end of your row of beads, and then you crimp it with the flat nose plier or the chain nose plier, and then it stops. It it attaches itself to the wire, so then the beads don't fall out, move around in the same in here. But I broke one of them, and the lady had to help me fix it. Anyway, that's the necklace. And then we did a pair of earrings as well. Not quite the way I do them, because we didn't use jump rings. We just opened the bit at the bottom of the eye pin. Not the bit that I made, not the hoop that I made, the hoop that's already there, and then attach the other bit, and then open the bottom of the ear hook, open the bottom there and put the things on instead of using jump rings. So that's the earrings, bracelet, necklace, earrings, and I had a lot of fun. So that's the workshop I did on Sunday, the bead shop. Right, that's the end of this video then. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.